Good evening and welcome to the Lahainaluna High School 2020 Alternative Graduation Ceremony. I am TA Principal Jerry Dean. Thank you for tuning in as we celebrate our seniors in this unique way. On behalf of Lahainaluna's administrative staff, including Vice Principals Elima Greghong, Keola Rogat, and Denise Tabata, I would like to take this time to thank the parents and guardians of our senior class of 2020. During such a unique and unprecedented time in our lives, you have played a pivotal role in guiding your son or daughter through their final stages of their high school career. What an accomplishment! We have really amazing and resilient young men and women, and it has been my pleasure to work with and build relationships with them this year. The graduating class of 2020 would like to welcome each and every one of you who are listening in at home, both near and far, as well as our close family members who are able to celebrate with us tonight. To start off this evening, we would like to share messages from our State Department of Education Superintendent, Dr. Kishimoto, followed by Complex Area Superintendent, Mr. Lindsay Ball.
Class of 2020, we are so proud of you. As your state superintendent and by the powers vested in me by the Hawaii Board of Education, I officially accept this class as having fulfilled all requirements for graduation. Congratulations, graduates. Disrupt the world.
Congratulations, Lahainaluna's class of 2020. You have met all the requirements necessary to earn your diploma. Who would have thought back in March that you would be handed one of the most difficult lessons life could deliver? While everyone's senior year has been disruptive, academics, sports, and special events, this will not prevent you from doing what you need to do with your life and within the community. As with any lesson, it's always about how we respond to challenges we face. We reassess, we look at our resources and resources needed, and determine if we need to readjust our targets or our goals. Move forward with optimism. You've got this, Class 2020. You are now proud graduates and alumni of Lahainaluna. Oh, and by the way, wash your hands.
And now I would like to introduce our senior class advisor, Mr. Andrew Husingfeld.
To start off our graduation ceremony this evening, we would like to introduce and recognize those in the class of 2020 who have gone above and beyond, our valedictorians.
Aloha and good evening, friends, family, faculty, staff, and the Lahainaluna graduating class of 2020. So during this unprecedented time where we are unable to gather and celebrate a very awaited milestone for every senior, our strong, close-knit community did not fail to help celebrate and recognize the achievements of our class of 2020. No matter where we are and how we celebrate, Lahainaluna will always stand with pride and unity. First and foremost, on behalf of the class of 2020, we'd like to thank our wonderful staff and faculty who have worked hard and tirelessly in planning an event that could be celebrated to its full potential.
We also like to thank the Lahaina community for everything, from showing up to every school event to supporting our various clubs, programs, and school-sponsored trips. You have even taught us to appreciate the small things, even if we're going through a global pandemic with the Adopt a Senior Facebook page. While the list goes on, we would like to thank you, especially for raising us. When I look at our class, I see a tight-knit group of hard-working individuals that can overcome any obstacle that blocks our path, the spinning image of what our community is. Where we go and wherever we end up, Lahaina will forever be ingrained in our hearts.
Staying at home quarantine allowed our families to grow closer and discover many ways to occupy ourselves indoors. From baking large quantities of bread to completing difficult puzzles to binge watching shows and movies, this lifestyle started to become a norm. That being said, with all the time in the world, I can relate our experience to a very lengthy movie known as Avengers: Infinity War. When we entered high school, it felt like we had all the time in the world, when we were just 4 years away from reality, where we'd have to leave Lahaina, our comfortable space, and join the real world. Standing up here now, I can't believe we made it.
We, the graduating class of 2020, are the first class ever to have a virtual graduation. Again, we want to thank our community of Lahaina who has supported us, fueled us with the power to persevere and to finish Lahaina strong. When I look at the Lahainaluna High School class of 2020, I see the reflected image of what our community stands for. powerful, solid, hardworking, adaptable, and caring individuals with a mind that can overcome any obstacle. With that being said, I can guarantee that the Lahaina community will forever be a part of our hearts and souls. We can choose to take the higher road, and when situations occur which are inevitable, we will not be defeated, but instead we will stand together, stronger, smarter, and better than before. Thank you for helping us make the best of a unique situation.
As our Lahaina community gathers today to celebrate the graduating class of 2020, I realize that delivering this speech wouldn't have been possible without the commitment and dedication of many individuals. The saying, "Rome wasn't built in a day," applies to the hard work over these past 4 years of countless people who have brought us to this occasion. I'm sure that each of us has faced times of uncertainty, and whether we have felt criticized by society, teachers, classmates, family, or ourselves, we have each experienced a time in our lives that can only be described as a turning point for our doubt. Our indecisiveness could be in the past or in the present, yet it is the choices we make in these defining moments that, for better or for worse, make us the people we are today.
Through the plethora of extracurriculars and advanced classes we took, the sleepless nights spent studying for tests, working tirelessly on projects, it can be concluded we overworked ourselves to please someone, something. Whether in the end we realized if it was all worth it or not, it was our efforts that nevertheless earned us the honorable title of valedictorian, becoming distinguished individuals. We learned about ourselves and the potential that grows inside us, gaining a new appreciation for ourselves, regardless of the thoughts of others. Through our life lessons, we have adapted and grown to become mature, resilient individuals that are able to take on any challenge life brings. No matter where we started off, King Kamehameha III, Sacred Hearts, My Prep, or beyond, we have come together to create Lahainaluna's class of 2020. We entered high school as young adults, unaware of the experiences we would make. But the journey and memories we've gathered were for sure a roller coaster of enjoyment and grief.
Freshman year, as remarkable as it seemed, at the time, the only thing I remember now was running the mile and sit-ups on the hot turf. Well, that and the infamous Wadasaki Earth story in his transitions to high school class. For those unfortunate enough to have never heard that story, let me paraphrase. Thanks to the great Nicholas Copernicus, it is well known that the Earth revolves around the sun. As it revolves throughout the year, the amount of light each area on the Earth receives varies in length, creating seasons, the sun beaming on the areas during the summer and the lack of sun during the winter. This is why during the winter, when there is less sun, you may get cold. And you must remember that when you do get cold, you still must wear your sweater under your uniform shirt. Even though this is the only story I remember from my freshman year, I still seem to accidentally forget that rule when winter does inevitably come around every year.
Sophomore year was practically no different, as it was merely full of lack of worries and no homework bliss. Though there was the matter of sprinting from the PE buildings to Stewart's classroom at the other end of the campus in under 5 minutes, or when we miraculously placed second overall during the homecoming weekend. Then came the challenging junior year, where high school started to feel like, well, high school. A year full of stress arose, knowing there was a responsibility of deciding what we wanted to do with our lives and what steps to take to make it happen.
The year began with a bang, the Lahaina Fire, the Hurricane Lane, 2 events that brought the community together in order to support those who had suffered great losses. The fact that this amazing school is still standing is because of the outstanding first responders that took control of the situation and saved our school. We were even lucky enough to honor these great heroes at one of our football games that year. Nothing can truly explain the ominous feeling walking around the burnt campus the day we got back, soot in our shoes and ash in the air. The campus smelled like a bonfire for at least a month. I think I'm not the only one who thought that would be the most horrific disaster to happen over these 4 years. But that brings us to now, our senior year.
We were near the finish line, and through our hard work, we were now the role models of Lahainaluna. The class of 2020 was proud to be seniors and was ready to finish strong. Even though it ended so abruptly, we as a school still have many accomplishments to be proud of this year. Our Luna's robotics team made it to the semifinals. Our football team won their 4th HHSAA Division II state championship. Our music department had the opportunity to share their musical talents on Oahu before things went awry, and was able to start up a dance team with Chalice being their first alumni.
18 HOSA members qualified for the International Leadership Conference this year, many of our seniors among them. Many other CTE awards were given in agriculture, engineering, culinary, and business. These are only a few things we as a school should be proud of this year.
Chuck Palahniuk said, "The problem with every story is that you tell it after the fact." But here we are, telling our own story, sharing our peculiar history as it remains the present. Whether it be through Instagram challenges, the Adopt a Senior page, TikToks, or even this speech, we have been given the distinct honor of living through a time that'll let us make history. We have the opportunity to use this unique situation as a way to show the immense perseverance we always knew the class of 2020 had.
It is well known that the brain is molded by its experiences. And what a better experience to mold a generation on the verge of adulthood than a worldwide plague. David Eagleman defines plastic as something that can be shaped and can hold that shape. These experiences are shaping our malleable minds, and with luck on our side, they'll retain that shape. Similarly to how the whole Wizarding War shaped Harry Potter's generation, or how Lahainaluna's class of 1942 was shaped by the bombing of Pearl Harbor. It's important, not only to let our encounter shape who we are, but also to allow ourselves to use those very lessons to shape other generations.
Despite this pandemic, we have learned what is really important, making the best of what we have and appreciating the small things. I would like to share the positivity that our current situation has offered, and my anticipation is that these new traditions may be used for future classes. After tonight, we can call ourselves alumni of Lahainaluna, where our encouragement can propel future students to carry the flaming torch of excellence. We will continue to recognize our accomplishments and stand together proudly. The way I see it, we can either sulk about the minutes we missed out on or appreciate the ones we already have and the ones we'll make in the future. I'm sure this unique graduation ceremony, along with its new traditions, will be remembered by the whole community for years to come.
I'd like to send us off with a quote to keep in mind as we propel into a world of many difficulties awaiting us. As we charge off to become functional members of this community, we must take into account that the most important judge of character is not how one acts when they meet success, but how they react to defeat. Chris Cleave said, "I was brought up to believe that everyone brave is forgiven, but in wartime courage is cheap and clemency out of season. It's easy to be a good person when you're only doing it part-time. The real courage is in those who play the long game. Congratulations on this great achievement, class of 2020. And I wish you good luck as you move on to more glorious things in the future. Enjoy the long game."
This year, we honor the class of 2020 for their dedication, perseverance, and commitment toward excellence. The following students have received an honors recognition certificate in academic honors: David Paul Adventula, Alexis Anderson, Anjanette Avino, Haley Bogar, William Bookland, Edimar Cabading, Riley Cherry, Kiara Clark, Shalina Cole, McKenna Cowan, Rory Delaney, Julian Damawa, Nanea Estrella, Naisha Fuentes, James Fujii, Mary Chris Guerrero, Roy Helsher, Nalu Ho, Keoni Geminis, Lily Kamaunu, Alana Koa, Veronica Lara Jacobo, Sienna Lins, Bohemian Mai Lunes, Chanel Mangwang, Dominic Manzano, Chalice Pasquale, Jaden Paz, Nalani Sampson, Venus Schlock, Kyle Simone, Althea Tejero, and Isabella Theobald. The following students have received an honors recognition certificate in CTE honors: David Paul Adventula in clinical health, Kenneth Alba in graphic design, Anjanette Avino, clinical health, Kylie Badua in clinical health, Jake Bell in travel management, Haley Bogar, travel management, and Riley Cherry in travel management. Jonah May Cordova, culinary 2, Kim Daolong, culinary 2, Rory Delaney and Julian Dumawa in clinical health, Nanea Estrella in broadcast media, Johan Flores in animal science systems 2, Naisha Fuentes in engineering 1, Jasmine Fujita in clinical health, Mary Chris Guerrero in clinical health, Veronica Lara Jacobo Broadcast Media, Sarani Lopez, Digital Media, Chanel Mangwong, Clinical Health, Dominic Manzano, Engineering 1, Ryan Matias, Culinary 2, Jeremiah McCall, Digital Media, Kapua Nakoa, Travel Management, Chalice Pasquale, Culinary 2, Kyle Simone, Clinical Health, Kailani Tanner, Travel Management, Althea Tejero, Clinical Health, and Isabella Theobald, Travel Management. The following student received an honors recognition certificate in STEM honors: Naisha Fuentes. A total of 163 students are concentrators in the Career and Technical Education program. And now here's Cowie Spitalski of Lahainaluna's Hawaiian Immersion Program.
Tonight, Lahainaluna is proud to celebrate for the first time our graduating class of the Hawaiian Language Immersion Program, Ke Kula Kaiapuni o Lahainaluna. We honor the cultural and Hawaiian language education achievements of Josephine Lehuanani Fraser, Nainoa Kulukulualani Sales, Kalia Kianukoa Kila Kilo Kaimiloa Chance McCabe, Anoka Ola E. Phillips, and Dalessa Kaiwi Westbrooks, as they take their place in this historical moment for all of Hawaii. Founded in 1831, Ke Kula Nui o Lahainaluna, the oldest school west of the Mississippi River, originally taught all of its subjects through the medium of Hawaiian language, graduating some of our most prestigious Hawaiian scholars and politicians. These 5 students represent the achievement of Alahui and a community who persevered to return Hawaiian language instruction to this historical school of Lahainaluna. The graduating Kaiapuni class, Papa 2020, are an affirmation of our school's motto, O keia ke kukui pio ole, I ka makani o kaua ula.
Parents, guardians, and the school community of Lahainaluna High School, I am humbled and honored to present 216 young men and young women who have worked many years toward meeting the graduation requirements for a diploma or a certificate required of the Hawaii Public Schools of the Department of Education and Board of Education of the State of Hawaii. I present to you the Lahainaluna High School Class of 2020. Reading each student's name is Vice Principal Elima Gregg Hong.
Mahalo, Ms. Dean. It is my honor to present the names of the Class of 2020. Isaiah Asia. David Paul Advincula, summa cum laude. Tameleti Afu. Shannon Aguinaldo, 4-year boarder from Wailuku, Maui. Kylie Aiken, 2-year boarder from Ka'u, Hawaii, cum laude. Kenneth Alba, cum laude. Mark Alcantara. Jaire Alega, magna cum laude. Alexis Anderson, cum laude. Ashley Angeles. Koa Arnold. Chanel Ariola. Anjanette Avino, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Kylie Badua, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Marvi Banderell, cum laude. Alex Barrett, 4-year boarder from Kihei, Maui. Micah Baroga. Faye Clairedale Basug, cum laude. Noah Bachman, magna cum laude. Raisher Bellin, cum laude. Jake Bell, cum laude. Isaiah Bloss. Haley Bulgar, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Gerard Bonifacio. William Booklin, summa cum laude. Caleb Borromeo, magna cum laude. Shayla Bosque. Vince Buenafe, cum laude. Brianna Burgess, summa cum laude. Edamar Kabading, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Jordan Caballero. Kavika Cabero. Emily Cabrales Ragragola. Melanie Kailao, cum laude. Kekailoa Kajudoy, cum laude. Sierra Carney, magna cum laude. Melody Casco de Leon, magna cum laude. Job Katan Lono, 4-year boarder from Pukalani, Maui. Riley Cherry, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Chelsea Clarion, cum laude. Kiara Clark, cum laude. Shalina Cole, cum laude. Caitlin Concepcion, cum laude. Jonah May Cordova, magna cum laude. Kristen Costa Dyson, cum laude. McKenna Cowan, summa cum laude. Chance Christie. Mahealani Christie. Angel Cheyenne Cruz Aquina. Rihanna May Dadez. Kim Daulong, magna cum laude. Kona Piliahi, Dean. Tadek Deckert. Nicole Dela Cruz, magna cum laude. Rory Delaney, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Christy May de los Santos. Kaike Kaikaika o Halemano, Dyson. Julian Domawa, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Lorianne Domingo, magna cum laude. Matt Jess Domingo, summa cum laude. Jesse Dudua. Mary Dyer. Loretta Ilem Fonohema. Nathalia Elias. Kaya Emerson, cum laude. Sandra Esparza, cum laude. Leilani Esperanza, four-year boarder from Ka'u, Hawaii, summa cum laude. Renee May Estelari, cum laude. Nanea Estrella, magna cum laude. Vai Siwata o Ana Siueli, Faleta. Samuela Fifita, magna cum laude. Jalen Finn Imamoto, magna cum laude. Johan Flores, cum laude. Kiri Flores. Tania Flores, four-year boarder from Wailuku, Maui. Josephine Lehuanani Frazier, four-year Kulakaiopuni graduate. Neisha Fuentes, summa cum laude. James Fujii, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Jasmine Fujita, cum laude. Jaylani Fujita, magna cum laude. Jonathan Gallerita. Alondra Galindo Gonzalez. Shaylin Gamit Nava, cum laude. Taylor Gaynor, cum laude. Holona Garian, summa cum laude. Tania Garcia Cruz. Asher Garcia, magna cum laude. Hector Garcilazo, magna cum laude. Jose Andres Garcilazo. Mary Chris Guerrero, summa cum laude. Odin Hall. Logan Hanohano, cum laude. Sukario Helsher, summa cum laude. Dylan Henke. Estefani Hernandez Bernal. Brianna Higgs. Nalu Ho, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Sabrina Holcomb. Mark Huliganga. John Vic Ibale. Kaea Ignacio. Ryan Encillo, cum laude. Adrian Ingen, summa cum laude. Nainoa Irish. Malino Jacinto, cum laude. Shannon Jaramillo. Keone Jimenez, summa cum laude. Denton Johnson. John Michael Jose. Kayla Wan, cum laude. Kayana Kahahane Barker, magna cum laude. Landon Kahalehau Tonga. Kaleva Kalanikau. Lily Kamaunu, magna cum laude. Kamu Kalani Kanaha. Sheila Kanemitsu, cum laude. Malia Kaufanonga, cum laude. Kiana Kirkman. Alana Koa, cum laude. Nicholas Crone, magna cum laude. Nainoa Kulukualualani Sales, 4-year Kulakaiopuni graduate. Tui Polotu Lai, cum laude. Prudencio Lantano. Nicholas Lanza. Veronica Lara Jacobo, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Sienna Linz, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Jandin Lego. Selupivaile Long. Sirani Lopez, cum laude. Bohemian Lunes, cum laude. Chanel Mangawang, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Dominic Manzano, summa cum laude. Kiara Martinez Luis. Ryan Matias, magna cum laude. Kalia Keanukoa, Kila Kila o Kaimiloa, Kahahane McCabe, cum laude, 4-year Kulakaiopuni graduate. Jeremiah McCall, summa cum laude. Maximus McKay, cum laude. Alvin Motes, summa cum laude. Christopher Morales Garcia. Kapua Emilia Nakoa, cum laude. Thean Nguyen. Roger Nifon, 4-year boarder from Kahului, Maui. Axel Nino. Rylan Nobriga. Amnesty Nuesca Pali. Faith Olea Martinez. Kaylin Oliveira. Richard Olmos, 4-year boarder from Kahului, Maui. Daniela Ornelas. Zaire Orozco. Shanice Pagan. Christian J. Palado. Austin Palasige. Desiree Paoa. Chalice Pascual, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Malia Paulino, cum laude. Jaden Mark Paz, summa cum laude. Kael Pedroza Kanemitsu. Aaron Panera, cum laude. Ricardo Uriel Perez Palomo. Derek Perez. Justice Pereira Aquino, magna cum laude. Inoka Olai Phillips, 4-year Kula Kaiopuni graduate. Keisha Pearson, summa cum laude. Vi Pua, cum laude. Sereni Pulido, cum laude. Jason Pulido, cum laude. Angel Rabara. Anjanette Rabe, cum laude. Matthew Rabino, cum laude. Emery Ragudo. Janelle Raginden. Mary Grace Ramirez. Ronaldo Ramos. Sherlyn May Ravida, summa cum laude. Linda Flor Reyes Arredondo. Karen Reynoso Pena. Bryson Ricard. Alexander Rodriguez Gomez. Madison Runyon. Nicole Salvatera, cum laude. Soane Samisoni. Nalani Sampson, cum laude. David Sanchez. Abigail Sandy, 4-year boarder from Lanai, Hawaii, cum laude. Brian Sandoval, summa cum laude. Venus Schloss, summa cum laude. Sierra Shaw, magna cum laude. Keahi Shim, cum laude. Shelby Shim. Rory Silva. Kyle Marie Simon, summa cum laude. Daniel Smith. Sophia Sobel, cum laude. Isaiah Stevens, cum laude. Leilani Stevens. Calvin J. Supnet, summa cum laude. Peyton Suzuki. Cherise Ann Tadeo. Alexis Tamayo, magna cum laude. Bennett Tamayo, Kaiulani Tanner, magna cum laude. Althea Tejero, summa cum laude. Isabella Theobald, summa cum laude. Brian Thomas. Joshua Tihada, cum laude. Razel Tike, cum laude. Casey Tolles. Kurt Valiente. Jessen Valente. Willa Vargas, cum laude. Christian Kyle Villoria. Owen Wegner, magna cum laude. Delisa Kaivi Westbrooks, 4-year Kulakayopuni graduate. Angel Lynn Yabu, cum laude. Via Naira Yabu, cum laude. Congratulations, class of 220.
The class of 2020 will now sing O Ko Aloha, recorded from their performance during homecoming week earlier this year.
Kalama is the torch and is the symbolic emblem of knowledge that represents Lahainaluna High School. Joining me is Boarders President Shannon Aguinaldo for the torch ceremony. We are proud to carry high this torch to help illuminate our paths toward a more righteous and useful life. The skies reflect the brilliance of Pu'u Pa'u Pa'u as the L above Lahainaluna is lit. Keep the beacon ever brilliant, and may the shining star of the Pacific always be the torch and forever burn brightly.
Senior boarding students, Shannon Aguinaldo, Kylie Aiken, Alex Barrett, Job Catanlono, Leilani Esperanza, Tania Flores, Roger Nafan, Richard Almos, and Abigail Sandi will be honored by the song Yonder Lahaina Mountains. Our volunteers who are lighting the L include members of the Lahainaluna class of 2000 who are celebrating their 20th class reunion. And here is TA Principal Jerry Dean.
Lahainaluna's alma mater will now be proudly sung by its newest alumni, the men and women of the Lahainaluna class of 2020.